Hi, I'm style editor Jon Jordan, and I'm here with my friend Scott Steinbaugh. And you know what? We are going to talk about a topic that is traditionally very taboo among men: makeup.
I have 3 questions though for you, John.
Okay.
Right off the bat, I think every guy wants to know, okay, why should I wear makeup?
Okay.
How can I feel comfortable wearing makeup?
Okay.
And are you going to be able to tell that I have makeup on?
Okay. Those are all really good questions. So, why should a guy wear makeup? Well, because if you look better as a result, that's a reason. But more importantly, if it makes you feel better.
Okay.
A lot of men just, they're so squeamish about this whole topic. You can look better. And there are men who they want to wear makeup because they want to be a little avant-garde. I mean, I'm a product of the glam rock era.
You are. Definitely are.
Yes, and, I'm proud of it. I became a teenager, in the 70s, and David Bowie was my idol, and I liked all these glam rock bands, and I thought, I'm going to wear eyeliner just to make people nervous. That was my whole motive as, I went through school. But today, at the age of 60, and because I'm on camera, it's like I've learned a few things, so that I can look better, but any guy can look better. And things to consider might be like, it's, the middle of winter and I've lost my, summer glow.
Sure.
Or, I just don't look as vibrant
Or I
as
was
I
out
used
too
to.
late last night. And
Right.
I don't want to look tired when I get up.
So I'm going to do like a real simple
Okay.
routine here
Great.
on you. You put some skincare on. This is an interesting product here. It is, for lack of better term, it's skincare, but it's got a little bit of tint in it,
Okay.
and it's got kind of a mattifying
SPF as well?
Yes. So
Okay.
this is actually it's skincare, but it's got a little bit of color, and it'll take any shine away.
Preventatives, actually 3-in-1 almost.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't have to call this makeup.
Okay.
So we don't have to feel uncomfortable. That's what it looks like, but you can see it's pretty, when you spread it around.
It's very matte.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my fingers because it's actually the most natural way to get.
So this is really almost like putting sunscreen on that just has a little bit of tint in it.
Yep.
Okay.
It is sunscreen. So
See, I think as a guy, that would help me feel more comfortable wearing it.
yeah. So this just takes down the shine a little, and then.
Particularly for people with oily skin like myself.
Well, shine can be interpreted, a few different ways by people who sort of come in contact with you, and it can, even though you're fresh out of a shower and well groomed, people can perceive it as like, oh, that guy's sweaty.
Right.
So,
Which is how I feel many times because my skin definitely is oily.
and so the goal with men is to just kind of perfect and it's not about total coverage. So this is pretty close to your natural skin tone. And, it doesn't even have to be any more involved
And
than
it feels
that.
so light. It doesn't feel like there's anything even on my skin.
And that's another thing, too, I think, for
like it.
men. They don't like to feel stuff. Now, this is a little concealer, all right? So this is...
So I think men are going to hear concealer and think, wait, whoa, what is that?
Well, you know what? If it makes you look healthier,
Okay.
if it makes you look younger, you don't have to do it, but,
I see you're using a brush. Do you have to use a brush?
I think it's better because you can be more precise, and this just goes right in the corner of the eye, anywhere that you're a little bit darker. And you just kind of dab it on. I'm actually going to do another tutorial about
Dark circles?
yeah, and I'm going to actually take my concealer off, which is not, that's a very rare occurrence.
I was going to say, you might have to put a rating on that segment.
Yeah, it will be really exciting. All right, so I'm just dabbing this on, and you could do it with your fingertip, but I think you can like look in the camera and you can see how that just kind of like brightens the eye. So all of these things, like you could do one step or you could do all of these steps. I'm going to do the other eye because it's good to match. The other thing that you can do with concealer is, if you have like a little mark or a scratch or a blemish, you can use concealer to cover that because it obviously has more coverage than the first product that we used.
And is it just designed to go into your eyes, or can you use it
Anywhere.
all over your face? Okay.
Yep. So
Let me see.
we've just kind of brightened. And
That's a big difference. That's an immediate difference.
A little more alert.
Okay.
Now we've done
Less tired, for sure.
We've done a singular segment about how I thought that you could use a little brow boost, and so we're going to do that because now that's part of your routine. You're addicted to defining your brows.
I think so. Guys, don't be afraid to define your brows.
Well, don't be afraid to do anything that you want to do. I think that real men don't care what other people think. So if that means that you want to wear makeup, do it. If you want it to look like you're wearing makeup, do that. I just never ever subscribe to,
Right.
worrying or caring about what anybody else thought.
But I think at the end of the day, it's not about looking vastly different. It's about looking better.
Right, and that is exactly the point. You want people to look at you and
Hopefully I look better.
you're just a little more
Fresh. Alert.
fresh, but maybe a little bit more vibrant.
Okay.
Let's think of some adjectives: vibrant, healthy,
Energized.
yeah. Just it shouldn't be made up. It should be improved.
Alert.
This is just a little bronzer.
Now, I think this is where a lot of guys are going to think, wait a minute, what are you doing with that brush?
Yeah.
Are you giving me cheekbones? What are you doing here?
I'm gonna just give you a little bit of color.
Okay. That's all that's doing.
The idea is to just replicate like what would happen if you sat out in the sun for maybe half an hour.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just using this.
Without all the side effects.
Yeah, and you kind of think of like where the sun would hit you if you were dead center and it was high noon, where your face would develop color. And I think you just use a real light touch, and there's all kinds of things on the market.
And this is obviously a lot better for your skin than sitting in the sun at high noon.
Yeah, and I think any doctor will tell you that. So, all right, that's it. Take a look at yourself.
Great.
All
Without
right.
looking drastically different.
Well, and it shouldn't feel like you have a lot of stuff on.
Sure.
So the point is, if you dare, if you're man enough, give makeup a little shot. See if it, you can do it in the privacy of your own home. See what people think. And there's a lot of stores out there too that they'll give you good advice. A little bit goes a long way, or in my case, a lot goes a long way. I'm inviting you to subscribe to my new YouTube channel, StyleWise with Jon Jordan. Now, our goal is to add an additional 1,000 new subscribers, and you can help us get there. I post new videos every single week, so please subscribe to StyleWise with Jon Jordan. Let's grow StyleWise and glow together.